Biggest trap you could fall into is the trap of wanting to change someone. It is a waste of time because people will only change when they want to change, when they want to reap the benefits of changing, when they want to change for their own good. Another reason why people won't change is because they need to feel ready, and you simply cannot decide when someone is ready or feels ready for a change. So you cannot force someone into change or ask someone to change unless they are ready and they feel ready for change. And let's remember, change is an internal process. It's a very personal process that requires power, discipline, and focus from the person. So you cannot do this for them. They need to do it. It's their own personal and internal process. You cannot force them into it. Someone needs to be very disciplined. Someone needs to set a goal in their mind. Someone needs to use their own energy in order for them to actually change. So you cannot do this for someone. They have to do it. They have to decide. They have to take the required actions in order for them to change. You cannot do this for them, even if you feel like they need to change, even if you know that this change is gonna make them feel better, it's gonna solve their problems. You cannot do it for them. They need to do it because it is their own process. And now you're gonna tell me that you want someone to change because they're affecting you, or like their actions are hurting you, or because they're not meeting your standards. And here I'm gonna tell you that you have two choices or two pathways. So, first, I'm gonna ask you to communicate how you're feeling. Just go ahead and tell them this behavior is hurting me. I would really appreciate it if you did something else. I would really appreciate it if you avoided a certain reaction. I would really appreciate it if you replaced it with this, that, or that, or if you just told them what you simply want. It's just this simple. If they are down to change, they are down to change their behavior, to fix what they did, to replace it with something else, then perfect. You have solved the problem. You have reached a certain point in your relationship with them where both of you communicates how they're feeling, takes into consideration how their actions are affecting the ones around them. And if they don't change, then you gotta let them go. It's as simple as that. You gotta let them go if they're not down to change. Or even if they show you that they're very trying to change and they are trying but they're incapable of changing and they're worrying you more and their actions are still hurting you. Or you might just let them go if you know from the start that it is not possible for this person to change. And we can see it from afar sometimes that you cannot change someone if it's something very deep in them. You can't simply change it. So it's your job and your duty to say goodbye to this person because you simply deserve someone who can do it. You deserve better. You deserve someone who would be very open to change their behavior if they know they are affecting you, if they know they are hurting you. You deserve someone who wouldn't even want to hurt you and who's down to put some effort into making you feel better. And you would have to put the same effort too. It's always two ways relationship, whether it was friendship or more than that. Keep in mind that you deserve someone like that. You deserve someone who thinks it's easy to meet your standards. You deserve someone who just makes you feel good about wanting what's best for you, right? And this someone is there even if they're not around right now. Remember that. Now, if it's not a really close relationship to you, if it's not whether a friendship, a relationship, um, family, you gotta learn how to accept other people's behavior. You can't change just anyone you meet. You can't want them to change. You can't just run after them, wanting them to change. You gotta learn how to accept that it's their choice, it's their life, it's their freedom. They choose to live like this, they choose to feel like this, they choose to act like this. You gotta accept this and accept them and their behavior, especially if it's not affecting you. You can simply give them a light advice. I do this always. I give anyone I meet and I see I could help them, I give them a light advice. If they show interest, if they are down to talk more, if they share about how they're feeling, if they ask questions, I'm more than open to share with them. And I make them know that I'll be there for them through the ups and downs, and I give them step by steps and how they can do things and how they can change. And if they don't show any interest, then you have done your part, right? I really have a friend, I love her so much. She just loves to discuss things with me, and I'm very open. I always help her. I always tell her how to think, etc., etc. And I have another friend, and I gave her advice once, and she was like, "Thank you, I love you," and everything. She showed appreciation for it, but that was it. And I really didn't go after her and tell her the advice again and again and again. She just simply thanked me, and if she was ready for change, she would actually ask questions, think about what I have told her, etc., etc. So here I have done my part. I told her what she can do and what she needs to do. If she wanted to change, she would. And I'm not always worrying about her and wanting her to change and going after her. It's simple. I did what I had to do, and that's it. Because simply, trust me, you cannot save someone who wants to drown. You can only save someone who wants to get to the shore. These are the people who deserve your energy. These are the people who need your support and your guidance and your steps. These are the actual people you should give it to, and not those who want to drown. And when they're ready to save themselves, just know that you will be there for them and you give them whatever they need from you, okay? That was our video for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.